So we're in Bonway Kente Weaving Center, which is I guess a bigger version of the smaller operation we saw. More variety. There's a lot of talking in there.
He's inviting us to join his meet.
No, thank you. But that's it. All right. Uncle. So this is like the world of Kente. Kente everywhere. Hello.
Hello. You are welcome to Bonway Kente Weaving Center.
Thank you.
Now here is our weaving center. And you know the arts or the work we do here, we call it Kente cloth. So whenever we say Kente cloth, Kente is hand weaving cloth. So all the patterns hanging around, we use our hand to do everything. No machine will come in only when we are joining them together. When we are putting them together, then we use machine to do the joining.
So Kente means hand weaving?
Hand weaving cloth. Hand weaving cloth.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have three main types of the weaving. The initial one, we have something we call a single or a plain weave. So when we say a single weaving, this one is an example of it. This is single or plain weave, no design in it.
Okay.
You know, we have just combined the colors together, no design. Yeah. The next one is the double. So when we say double, the double contains some patterns. You know, you can see that here is plain.
Yes.
And here contains some patterns.
Yes.
That made this one to a double weaving. The last is the triple. The triple is whereby you see design throughout the whole cloth. You will never see any plain weave in it. And you know, every Kente cloth, we made them in this size.
Yes.
Then after that, we put them together to get, you know, a full cloth. So if I'm to make a single weaving, like this one, I can use a day to achieve this.
In one day?
One day, even more.
So you make them in like
In strip, that's right.
Yes,
Then we join them together. For the single weaving, a day I could even make more than this one.
Yeah.
A day. But for the double weaving, I will spend a whole day to achieve only this one. You know, we normally start work at 6 a.m. and close at 5 to get this one. The triple, minimum 2 days to get only this one.
Yeah.
Even if you are lazy,
Yeah.
it will take you more than the 2 days. So normally in selling them, the triple is always expensive than the double, then the double two, than the single. You know, we sell them according to the patterns. The more intricate the pattern become, the price will go up. And you know, the triple contain more yarns than the double, and the double two than the single. And you know, Kente, we say Kente is like a cultural cloth.
Yeah.
So we don't buy Kente for buying sake. At least you should know the meaning of the patterns you are buying. It is very important.
Right.
So before you go to that, let me come to this whole machine. Locally we say ensedia.
Insegia?
Ensedia, that's right.
Ensedia.
Or people choose to call it a loom.
A loom.
And to identify or to know if the person doing the weaving is doing single or double or triple, it all depends on these two you see over here. This one, we call this one asatia.
Asatia?
Asatia, that's the main header. And this one is asanan.
Asanan.
That's the pattern header. So we use this to make all the designs. You know, every Kente pattern, you need the pattern headers to help you do the designs. And this one, we call this one chireye or the beater. You know, beater in the sense that after putting in the yarns, you have to beat it to get the whole thing tight. Yeah. So that's why we call this one a beta.
Beta.
That's right. So before you can start any kente weaving, you know, getting the yarns from the shop, then that you won't pay down money be man. So buying the yarns from the shop is in this shape. So it's up to you to lay these yarns. You know, we have some posts outside there.
Yeah.
You have to lay all these yarns to achieve this one.
Ah, okay.
So we normally call this one the warping thread. After achieving this one, you have to put the warp thread into the headers, then the beater. So that process, we call it the arrangement process. Before you even can start the whole weaving.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
Before you can start the weaving. Yeah. So let's talk about the names. Okay, what this gentleman is making, we call this one sikedra.
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 Or the golden stool. You know, the Asante people, the golden stool is serving as a symbol to us. So that is the golden stool of the Asante people. You know, there was a priest named Okonfanoche. He commanded the golden stool from the sky. So as I'm talking to you now, it is at Menchia, serving as the symbol of the Asante people. Symbol. Serving as the symbol of the Asante people.
Okay.
So we actually make a design and, you know, name after it. And we have this one. These are one of the popular and most common kente patterns we have.
Yeah.
We call this one Edrene Asa.
Edrene Asa.
That's right. You know, the reason why our fathers or our ancestors, they named this particular crop Edrene Asa. Edrene is design or the motifs. So at the time they were able to make these designs, they thought this would be the end of all designs, because at that time it was very, very intricate and so special. At not knowing that a generation will, you know, come and, you know, bring forth their own designs. That's why they name it Edrene Asa, meaning end of all designs. That's right. And this one, we call this one good days or good time ahead of you. That's Emily Power. And, you know, it's a sign of encouragement. Never give up.
So every single design has a meaning.
That's right. That's right. Every single design has a meaning. This one, we call this one
Go back to the video.
Good days ahead of you.
Good days ahead.
of you.
Good days ahead.
Emre Pa Ewo Wenim.
How do you pronounce?
Emre Pa
Emrepa.
Wo Wenim.
Emrepa wo enem.
Yeah.
Okay. Emre is time. Pa is, you know, something good.
Yeah.
Wenim is, you know, something ahead of you.
Future. Okay.
And this one, we call this one Odomfin Padi, meaning the love of my rape. You know, women was taken out of men, you know, so at least you can get this one for your wife or something. How much you should be engaged? Yeah, Odomfin Padi.
So do you all make them in the same length?
Yeah, but the length of the ladies is different from that of the, you know, the altogether. No, this is the size of the ladies.
Okay.
So to get 2 years of this one, you need about 8 of this one.
Okay.
To get 2 years for the ladies. So all those in pack is 6 years. You know, 2 years a piece. 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, making them 6 years. But for the gentleman, because they are going to wrap, this is the length of the gentleman. So we need about 16, 17 of these to get, you know, the full cloth for the men. Yeah. So they will wrap this one around them.
Okay.
So this one too is a master, just like this one. Okay. And let me explain this one.
Anansi.
That's it. You know, the whole act was through the skills of a spider. You know, our ancestors studied the skills of the spider, and through that, they were able to bring forth what we have today called kente cloth. So this was how the Anansi was making it well. And we call this kente cloth Adinkra kente cloth.
Adinkra.
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 That's right. You know, these are symbols. All these symbols should have meaning. You know, normally we do the single weaving. Then after that, they stamped. So all the single Adinkra cloth are being stamped. All these are Adinkra cloth. You know, that's the best. Sankofa gold. That's Akofna. You have the Otuga, your friends input.
And Sineam?
Funtum Fro food and food.
I don't know them.
Sine.
This is the sub god. Jingame.
Jingame.
What were you saying?
This symbol is two animals with one stomach. But whenever they are eating, they will be fighting. They all have one stomach, but still they will be fighting for food. Funtum frufu, gentem frufu. That's it.
Funtum frutu.
That's right. And this is the golden story.
I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
So all these symbols will mean something. And we have the embroidery kente cloth. Otugayi. So this one too is the initial name for this particular cloth. We used to call it Akunini Entoma. Akunini is like saying a prominent or a bigger person. So after President Obama visited Ghana, this was the kind of pattern we presented to him as a gift. So since then the name changed. So people call it Obama cloth. So whenever you say Obama cloth, everybody will know the kind of cloth you are talking about. And this animal is called a porcupine.
Porcupine.
That's the Kotoko. The Asante people, we take our braveness from this animal. When you kill thousands will still come.
Yes.
That's the
And this
slogan
is
of this
the
animal.
stool?
Well, yeah, this is like the stool, but it's not that nice.
Okay.
That's it. So I think in case you want to ask any question, you can ask. If not, and you want to sit in the loom, have a feel of the whole thing.
I tried it down the street.
Okay. Okay. So I'll end here. If no question, we are selling everything you see here.
Okay.
So you can just walk around, you find something that you want. Here we do negotiation. Yeah, we do negotiation.
No, you do.
That's why we do negotiation.
Oh,
Fixed price. So you can just exercise your bargaining powers here. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the explanation, though.
Right.
What's your name again?
Kwabena Asiedu.
Kwabena Asiedu.
Asiedu, no Dudu.
Asiena.
Asiedu.
Asiedu.
That's right.
Asiedu. What does that?
Kwabena is because I was born on Tuesday.
Kwabena is Tuesday.
Tuesday born, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Kwame because I was born on Saturday.
Kwame is Saturday, yeah.
Beautiful.